You already know the rules. When you come in my house, take off your shoes and super violate that like button. It don't cost you nothing to hit that like button. A little bit of love is all it takes. A little bit of love is a long, long way in this algorithm. Now, this topic right here is one that I found very, very interesting.
Respect money. Don't you get old and be broke.
Yeah, it's bad.
But I want people to listen to what I'm saying. It's not a good look. You play with your life all you want, and it's worse now. We're about to see something we've never seen before, and it's coming. And if you didn't respect money,
right,
if you didn't respect your health, you're done. I don't know how to say it. I read a lot, and over 80% of this country don't even have $5,000 in their bank account.
I saw that.
You saw that, right?
Yeah. What was like if you have like 10,000 and no debt, you're like the top 80%, 85% of the country.
10,000.
10,000 with no debt.
It's insane. And to the people listening, I want all of you people to work hard and make it. I promise you, because it's a beautiful thing when you overcome and achieve.
See that right there? It's scary. Niggas don't even have $5,000 in the stash. And you grown. And that's scary. It's really, really scary, because what I try to do is I try to save for a rainy day. A rainy day for me is being able to pay all of my bills for a year straight if I lose my income. That's what I call a rainy day. But you telling me that most people don't even have $5,000 in their bank account? But here's the thing that gets me, right? I don't feel sorry for niggas. You know why? Because everybody could depend on me, but I can't depend on nobody. Everybody and their mother be asking me for money. And the amounts of money that they be asking me for, and me, I rarely say no. Always looking out, always looking out, always looking out. But you would think that these same people will sit up there and say, hey, Haas, I know you be tired. You need a driver? I mean, you ain't got no job. Haas, I know you need some help with holding the camera. You need a cameraman? Hey, yo, Haas, I've been practicing editing. You think you could pay me to, it's crazy, because the amount of money that I've touched being on this internet, I could employ and have tried to. Actually, I've tried to employ a lot of niggas, but they don't want money. I don't get it. They want you to give it to them, but they don't want to get it. And see, me, I'm the type of person that I want you to teach me how to fish. Because as a man, it feels uncomfortable to me to have to come to you or anybody, especially as we getting older. I know niggas that was getting that bag 20 years ago. Then they end up going to jail and aged out. Now niggas is coming home from jail 40 and 50 years old and 55. Yeah. You ain't no spring chicken no more. You can't compete with the young boys, on top of the fact that it ain't even money in the streets like that no more, because the streets is unorganized. There's too many niggas out there. And it ain't worth the risk. I'm not saying it ain't dudes out there getting the bag, but the truth of the matter is scammers is getting more money now than the drug dealers. Truth be told. But I'm going to take this one to the heart. And that means that I have to cut back on the niggas that I'm taking care of, because the one thing I don't want to be, God spare my life, and I see the age of 60 or 55 or 50, which is, I'm creeping up on 50. And not have money in my pocket. And you a grown man. And then you starting to age and sickness and weakness. You know, because we born into this world crawling. You got to crawl before you walk. But if you don't take care of yourself, you start going backwards as you get older. You find yourself in a wheelchair. And some people find themselves bedridden. Get low and get money. The message is simple. Get up. Get next to somebody that's getting it. Figure out a way that y'all can get money together and stop begging. You, behind the camera, get next to the nigga that's getting money. Stop sitting up there watching him eat and waiting for his downfall. Get next to him and come up with some ideas where y'all can make even more money together. I'm a billboard on this internet, going into stores buying clothes. What nigga came and sat next to me and said, yo, we gonna do this clothing line together? Where you at? Besides my partner, one of my partners I'm actually getting ready to work with, that's going through some things right now, you know, in the South. Where you at? The internet, this internet is your online store. Like, share, and subscribe is what keeps all of us alive in this algorithm where we can eat and make money. But those likes are not adding up amongst each other, amongst us. And the people who know each other are the ones that barely support each other. It be the strangers that show you the most amount of love. You would think that all the people that borrowed money or I done did something for would actually have my post or clips of videos that I make on their page, but none of them do. And that's the reason why I don't feel sorry. And that's the reason why I'm about to start getting selfish. Because, yeah, we're getting older. And not being able to go into the store and buy the simplest things, a beverage, at your 40s and 50s and 60s, you make it to be 70 years old, you ain't put no money away. You get sick, you can't work no more, you homeless. I hope the way that this message hit me, that it hit some of y'all that just watched this message. Save your money so that it could save you. Hit that like button, hit that share button, hit that subscribe button, and pay attention to your circle before they hurt you. Because they smile in your face. All the while they want to take your place. The backstabbers. I'm out.